Talk about the most dramatic falling over I've ever seen.
$50. For what?
There's these new shoes at the mall that I really want.
You don't need any more shoes. What kind of shoes are they?
They're like clear. They're really cool.
They're clear?
Right. Straight away, I haven't seen this, but I'm going to say my opinion. She's obviously been spoiled as a child and clearly has been never told no.
Yeah.
I'd go ask Daddy. I can be such a pushover when it comes to money, so I'm going to let Bruce take care of this one because he loves teaching the girls.
She's clearly been spoiled as a child. Her parents, especially her mum, does not understand. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Because she hasn't taught her any money management, any value of money, or any life skills or nothing.
Life lessons about money. Kendall, you have to think about what you're asking for because money doesn't grow on trees.
Yes, it does. It's paper.
Oh, my niece and nephews, please put in the chat what your parents would say to you if you said that to them. Because I'm pretty certain, I'll tell you, if I ever said that growing up, crikey, I wouldn't be doing it. Put it this way, I would know about it very quickly. You don't say stuff like that to your parents, man, like that. That is just clear entitlement and never being told no in their life. What an attitude. No way. As I say, in the chat, niece and nephews, please type in the chat what your mum and your dad or your parents or your grandparents or whoever raised you and brought you up, please put in the chat what they would say. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
You have so much compassion for people, but on the flip side of it, you need to show everyone that you're going to act on every single predator that comes at you.
Uncle Jason does feel for her mum. She's trying to give her some really good life advice, and she has such an attitude problem that she doesn't want to take it. Like, man, I really do hope for her sake that one day she actually takes note of it and actually listens to it, otherwise she's going to be at the creek without a paddle, man, like.
Those are cute jeans.
You're cute jeans.
Those are mine?
No.
Oh, I thought you said your cute jeans.
I did.
Don't think mum's the sharpest tool in the box, like. Did you all get what Kendall said? If you did, let me know in the chat. Right. Why? Like that? Her mum just sitting there. Do not let people talk to that in general. But I'm not being funny, like, you do not let your like, teenage child talk to you like that. When you allow children to not be grounded and not have a sense of morals and a sense of values and decent etiquette, this is what happens. And it's all the mum's fault. I'm sorry, it's all her fault from what I've seen so far on this.
I don't know which way it goes.
Can actually open a bottle of beer is now the question, isn't it? Like.
Oh, I know how to do it.
Right, they had a bottle opener and they couldn't open a bottle of beer. What the actual? Like. I don't. Like, so basically, as an adult, she can't chop a cucumber up. And as an adolescent, she can't open a bottle of beer, like. Oh my goodness. I would say she could lose some brain cells, but after what I've just watched, maybe that might not be possible.
Blood test. They told me that I'm super athletic and that I'm built for this but...
Oh my goodness. Right, raw talent, even if you do have raw talent, does not mean you're going to be the best sportsman or sportswoman or athlete. There are numerous people I could pull example of throughout all of sport. You have to have the right mentality and an actual talent to make it in anything from football, American football, athletics, snooker. You do not just make it because you think you've got the genes. You have to work hard, you have to train, and you have to have the right up here. And when you're young, and at this, like her phase, I call it stupid phase, you have the right kind of people around you so you don't make stupid decisions. I'll tell you, Uncle Jason tell you a story about my football club, Man United, right? When Cristiano Ronaldo come to Man United when he was 17 years old, right? He was getting some fizzy pop and going to drink some fizzy pop and like, you know, and not look after his nutrition properly. Ryan Giggs come along, smacked it out of his hand and said, what that, you're putting that in for your life, man, you don't do that. And literally installed that mentality, you look after your body, you look after your nutrition. Like, for an example, this is just an example. this is what I mean by like entitlement. You need people around you to install, especially older people, more experienced people, to install that sort of like ethics and values and morality. Clearly, this has not happened for this little girl.
I'm athletic too. Are you though? I am. What are you talking about?
They are the true athletes. They've lived a life of privilege where they've got all day to work out and do photo shoots and have makeup artists and all and hairstylists. Excuse me. Whereas people in the real world have to do 9 to 5 jobs, and they have to try and fit training as well, and also their parents have to work 2 jobs to be able to fund them going through their sports. Again, Lewis Hamilton, his dad had to work all the hours God sent to fund his karting career in his early days, and had to then build the kart with not the best resources to him to go on the karting track to get noticed, to get spotted, then to get sponsorships to move up the chain in motor racing. These girls have had it gifted to them on a silver platter because their mum and their dad have got a good business sense and have created a business model.
We grew up daddy's girls with those Olympic genes, so the Jenners, we have it in us.
Yes. Just because your dad was an athlete does not mean you're going to be an athlete. Again, history is littered with people who were successful scientists, athletes, and other kind of institutions and careers. Doesn't mean their offspring are going to mirror that or better that or surpass that. I think Uncle Jason might have to strap myself in. This could be a wee little bit awkward like man.
A tampon.
What does a tampon do?
Soaks all the blood.
Okay, we're going to show you a demonstration. It opens up like a flower and catches all the blood.
Well, that's the first time I've ever watched the Kardashians or watched anything and seen a practical demonstration of the use of a tampon.
Kendall is, a little bit uncomfortable with the subject, but I think that either way, she definitely learned something and knows.
Yes, she's uncomfortable with it, so I know what a great idea. Let's put it in our entertainment series, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and put it on national TV for millions of people to see her be uncomfortable, to make her more uncomfortable because she's on camera. What a wonderful idea! Yeah, right. This whole sitting down talking about it, and yeah, she's uncomfortable. It's all to make money. It's all the Kardashian was set up to do. It's money, money, money. It's so funny in a Kardashian world. Money, money, fun money. Must be funny in a Kardashian world. They go on every day to make some money now. That's what they do. That's just what they wanna do. Now, nieces and nephews, please look at this right. She could go out of Halloween looking like that. Absolute, what the actual. That is one of the scariest images I think I've seen in a long time. I'm going to have nightmares tonight from that. This is what I'm putting myself through to give you guys all my unique insight into all my nieces and nephews. Please subscribe to the channel so you can see more. Or make Uncle Jason suffer more, whichever you prefer.
So good.
All right, let's get on our bikes and hit the road.
Let's do this.
I don't know if electric bike riding and alcohol is smart.
Talk about a positive message, innit? Drink driving. Yeah, done by the Kardashians. So we can go and do it no. Absolutely no, right? Drink driving is wrong, okay? There's been too many people who have seen idiots online do things and think it's cool and then people get hurt by it. Do you know what I mean? And in some cases, really tragically, I can't tell you how angry I am at just what I've just seen. I tell you, I cannot even put into words. Absolute joke and embarrassment. This is what's embarrassment of humanity. This kind of stupid, nonsensical nonsense. Oh, what's happened? She fell over. I wonder why. I think all my nieces and nephews, you can work that out for yourself. Thank you for watching all my nieces and nephews. Please like and subscribe when you're out, and I will see you in the next one.